दोस्तों, how are you all? I hope you guys are good. So दोस्तों, today we will discuss what is YAML file, right? So a YAML file is a human readable data serialization format often used for configuration files. It uses indentation and plain text to represent structured data, right? So example, so first is key value, right? Key value. So what is key value pairs? So YAML uses key value pairs to represent data. The key is followed by a colon, right? And the corresponding value is indented, right? Here an example of key value pair in YAML like this, right? Name and then name, right? सबसे पहले आपको यहाँ पे name लिखना है and name किसका लिखना है, right? वो. So जब भी आप इस तरह से देखो किसी भी चीज को, right? किसी भी पेयर्स को, तो आप समझ लेना ये कौन सा पेयर्स है, ये की वैल्यू पेयर्स है. यानी कि नाम एंड नाम के बगल में यहाँ पे नेम लिखा हुआ है एंड उसका नाम लिखा हुआ है. सपोज ऐसा कर लो यहाँ पे सब्जेक्ट एंड देन यहाँ पे आपका सब्जेक्ट का नेम, राइट? मोबाइल फोन नंबर एंड देन इधर मोबाइल नंबर. सो दैट इज बेसिकली की वैल्यू पेयर्स, राइट? So in this example, the key is the name and the value is DevSafia, right? Next is nested data structure, right? First हम लोगों ने देखा key value pairs in YAML file. Second हम लोग देखने वाले nested data structures. So YAML allows the nesting of data structures using indentation, right? So here an example with the nested key value pair like this, right? Person, राइट? पर्सन के अंदर आपको यहाँ पे नेम लिखना है. नेम के बाद आपको सिर्फ यहाँ पे आपका नाम जो भी है वो आप लिख देना. सो दैट इज बेसिकली नेस्टेड डेटा स्ट्रक्चर. सो इन दिस एग्जांपल द की पर्सन हैज नेस्टेड की, राइट? दिस इज नेस्टेड की, राइट? वैल्यू पेयर विद द की एंड नेम and the value DevSafia, right? So basically person and then name and then that person name, right? So basically this type of structure is nested data structure. Get it? Next is list. So what is list? So I read this. YAML can represent list or array of values. List start with a hyphen followed by a space, right? यहाँ पे ध्यान देना गाइस कि YAML can represent list of array of values. List start with a hyphen, okay, followed by a space, and each item is indented at the same label. Here an example like this, right? Like अगर fruits है तो fruits का name apple, banana, orange, whatever, right? Books है, books का name. अगर कोई पर्सन है सो उससे रिलेटेड नेम. सो ये क्या है, अगर आप कोई भी लिस्ट बनाते हो तो इसी तरह से बनाते हो ना. अगर लाइक आपको घर में अगर किसी सामान की लिस्ट बनानी है, आपको कोई मार्केट से कोई सामान लाने जाना है बहुत सारा, तो आप लिस्ट बनाओगे तो एक के बाद एक ही लिखोगे आप. सो दैट इज बेसिकली लिस्ट, राइट? सो हम लोग लिस्ट को किस तरह से लिखते हैं? सिंपली इस तरह से लिखते हैं, राइट? सो इन दिस एग्जाम्पल फ्रूट इज द की, राइट? फ्रूट इज द की एंड उसका वैल्यू है, ये सारा चीज क्या है? मेरा वैल्यू है. एंड इट हैज लिस्ट ऑफ 3 आइटम्स एप्पल, बनाना एंड ऑरेंज. गेट इट? एंड नेक्स्ट इज comments. So YAML support comments which are lines starting with the hash symbol, right? Comments are ignored by the parser and are used for explanatory or informational purpose, right? अगर आप कोई चीज लाइक आप फाइल में लिख रहे हो, ठीक है, बट आप ऐसा चाहते हो कि वो शो ना, मतलब वो शो हो, वो बस आपको शो हो एज अ कमेंट शो, किसी भी चीज को आप कमेंट करना चाहते हो, राइट? सो आप यहाँ पे हैश सिंबल का यूज कर सकते हो इन YAML फाइल. गेट इट? सो इन दिस एग्जांपल द कमेंट has, this is YAML file example. This is basically your comment, right? Provides information about the file, right? While the comment person name provides context for the name key. Get it? Fifth is how to define dictionary, right? So basically this format is dictionary, right? So using this format you can define dictionaries. Okay, first is code person, name उसके बाद age, occupation, right? मतलब उस कोई अगर person है, ठीक है, कोई अगर पर्सन है उससे रिलेटेड उसका नाम क्या है, उसकी एज क्या है, उसकी ऑक्यूपेशन क्या है. सो दैट टाइप ऑफ स्ट्रक्चर इज बेसिकली डिक्शनरीज, राइट? So in this example, the key person represent the dictionary. The key person represent the dictionary. The values associated with the person, right? Key are defined with the indentation. एक चीज तो आप इतना ध्यान ही रख लो, अगर आप YML फाइल लिख रहे हो, जो कि मेरे को जब मैं सीख रही थी YML फाइल लिखना, तो बहुत ही ज्यादा मेरा एरर आ रहा था. वो क्यों आ रहा था? क्योंकि मेरे को ये इंडेंटेशन ये चीज नहीं मालूम था, राइट, कि ऐसा भी कुछ होता है. देन फिर धीरे धीरे पता चला, देन उसके बाद सब कुछ ठीक हो गया. तो अगर आप एज अ फ्रेशर अगर फर्स्ट टाइम आप YML फाइल लिख रहे हो, तो इंडेंटेशन का ध्यान रखना, राइट. अगर आप नहीं रखोगे तो एरर शो होता है, राइट. सो वो मैं आपको लैब में भी बताऊंगी जब मैं YML फाइल एंसिबल का लिखूंगी, राइट. सो कॉन्फ़िगरेशन वगैरह, सो उस टाइम भी मैं आपको बताऊंगी. सो इनसाइड द पर्सन डिक्शनरी वी हैव 3 की वैल्यू पेयर्स, right? Name, the value DevSafia, age is 23 and occupation is the developer, right? So you can also nest dictionaries, right? This is basically your dictionary, simple dictionary, right? But you can also nest dictionary with dictionaries, right? By using further indentation. Here an example that demonstrates nested dictionaries, right? Like code person, name, age, occupation, then title, then year of experience, right? So यहाँ पे आप देखो कि फर्स्ट आपका कोड पर्सन, राइट, मतलब इट मीन्स कोड हटा दो, सिर्फ पर्सन, राइट. पर्सन के अंदर आपका क्या आया? नेम आया एंड एज आया. फिर ठीक यहाँ पे आप क्या देख रहे हो? ऑक्यूपेशन, title, DevOps engineer, year of experience 5, right? So in this updated example, the occupation key within the person dictionary has its nested dictionary. Get it? मतलब कि आपका ये इसके अंदर ये आपका occupation आ गया. So that type of scenario is basically nested dictionary, right? So the occupation dictionaries contain 2 key value pairs, right? Title with the value DevOps engineer and years of experience with the value 5. Get it? So by using this indentation based structure, you can define dictionaries and their nested data structure in YML files. So how to define nested list, right? List तो हम लोगों ने देख लिया, अब nested list भी देखेंगे. डिक्शनरी है तो nested dictionary, list है so nested list. So अब हम लोग ये देख लेते हैं. Suppose we want to define a YML structure that represents a list of employees, right? And each employee has a name, age, a list of skills, right? So the skills themselves are represent as a nested list, right? आप यहाँ पे देखो employees का name, उसका age, उसका skills जो भी है इसके अंदर. Then फिर यहाँ पे एक दूसरा person है, ठीक है? यहाँ पे ये दूसरा person है, ये दूसरा person है, right? Employees ही है, यानी कि आपको अपने like आप ऐसा समझ लो कि आपका एक ऑफिस है, वहाँ पे बहुत सारे employees, बहुत सारे workers काम कर रहे हैं, and उन सभी की आपको लिस्ट बनाना है. तो सब एम्प्लॉयज ही, बट सबका नाम, एज, स्किल सब कुछ अलग अलग है. सो आप बेसिकली अगर आपको तो आप अगर उस चीज का अगर आप लिस्ट बनाओगे तो दैट इज बेसिकली कॉल्ड नेस्टेड लिस्ट, जहाँ पे आप एक चीज से ज्यादा की लिस्ट बनाओगे, राइट? मतलब अगर आप एक से ज्यादा पर्सन या एक से ज्यादा कुछ और सब्जेक्ट ले लो, सो आप उस से रिलेटेड लिस्ट बनाओगे जहाँ एक से ज्यादा हो. सो दैट इज बेसिकली कॉल्ड नेस्टेड लिस्ट. गेट इट? सो इन दिस एग्जांपल, the key employees represent a list of employees. Get it? Each employee is denoted by a hyphen followed by a space. Get it? And the employee details such as name, age, and skills are indented with space to indicate that they are part of the employee's data structure. The skills of each employees are represented as a nested list under the skills key. Get it? Each skill is denoted by a hyphen followed by a space and is indented at the same level as the other employee details. Right? So this structure allows you to represent multiple employees, right? And each employee can have their own set of skill as a nested list. Get it? So remember to maintain consistent indentation throughout the file for proper parsing. So how to define nested dictionary? So to define a dictionary within a dictionary, nested dictionary in a YAML file, you can use proper indentation to represent the nested structure. Like here an example in easy, okay, and a stable language. So first is In this example, we have dictionary name parent dictionary. Get it? Parent dictionary. That contains 3 key value pairs, right? Key 1 with the value 1. Get it? Key 2 with the nested dictionary. Get it? मैंने already आपको भी nested dictionary बता दिया है, right? So key 2 with a nested dictionary. The nested dictionary contains 2 key value pairs, sub key 1 with the value of sub value 1 and sub value 2. Sub key with the value 2. So, and key 3 with the value 3. Get it? So note the use of indentation to represent the nesting. The keys within the nested dictionary are indented further to indicate their association with the key to entry. Get it? You can continue nesting dictionary within dictionaries as needed using the same indentation rules. Get it? So keep in mind that YAML is sensitive to white space and indentation. So it's essential to maintain consistent spacing and indentation throughout the file for it to be correctly parsed. YAML files are commonly used for various purposes, including configuration files for applications, defining data structure in code, or as a data interchange format. Remember that YAML syntax is white space sensitive, so proper indentation is crucial for the file to be parsed correctly. What is the difference between ordered and unordered correction? Right? So I read this. An ordered collection refers to a collection where the element have a specific sequence or order, right? The order of element is important and is maintained when accessing or iterating over the collection. On the other hand, an ordered collection refers to a collection where the elements do not have a specific sequence or order. Get it? So that is basically important point कि what is the difference between ordered and unordered collection. मतलब ये आपका इंटरव्यू वगैरह में आएगा तो नहीं, बट अगर आप जब फाइल लिखोगे YAML फाइल, सो ये चीज के बारे में आपको मालूमात होना चाहिए, जस्ट बिकॉज कि आप समझ सको कि क्या ऑर्डर्ड है और क्या अनऑर्डर्ड है, राइट? The order of element is not important and it may vary when accessing or iterating over the collection. Get it? So here an example. So first is ordered collection, right? So ordered collection हम लोग array भी उसको कह सकते हैं, ठीक है? So fruit and fruits name, right? So that is basically ordered collection. Do you get it? So in this example, the fruits collection is ordered, and ordered is significant. The arrays preserve the order of elements, so when accessing the elements, you would get apples as the first element, banana as the second, and orange as the third. Get it? Unordered collection को हम लोग dictionary भी कहते हैं. So ये चीज ध्यान रखना कि ordered it means array and unordered it means dictionary. So person and the name, age and city. ठीक है? So in this example, the person collection is unordered. It is represent as a dictionary where the keys name, age and city are associated with their respective values. When accessing the elements, you can retrieve the values by their keys, such as getting the person's name, DevSafia, or the person's age as 22. However, the order in which the key appears within the dictionary is not significant. So an ordered collection maintains a specific sequence or order of elements, while an unordered collection does not rely on any particular order. Okay? So here is important point. So I read this. Here are some important points and facts about YAML files. So YAML stands for YAML Markup Language. It is a human-readable data serialization format that emphasizes simplicity and readability. Okay, YAML uses indentation to define the structure of the data. It uses spaces, typically 2 or 4, get it, to indicate nested level of data. YAML files are often used to configuration files in software application. They provide a flexible and readable way to define setting and options. Fourth point is YAML supports various data types including strings, number, boolean, list, dictionary, key value pairs, right? And null values. Get it? Key value pairs in YAML are written as key and then value, where the key and value are separated by a colon. Get it? The value can be a string, number, boolean, or another data structure. YAML allows the nesting of data structure. Indentation is used to indicate the hierarchy and relationship between the data elements. Next is list in YAML are denoted by a hyphen followed by a space. List items are indented at the same label and each item can be of any data type. YAML supports comments which are lines starting with the hash symbol. Comments are used for explanatory notes or to provide additional information about the data. YAML files can be easily read and modified by humans, making them suitable for collaboration and version control systems. Next is YAML is supported by many programming languages through libraries and parsers, making it widely used and accessible. YAML files can include references and aliases, allowing the use of data within the files. The feature promote modularity and reduce redundancy. So, last point is YAML files are often used for defining Kubernetes deployment configuration, Ansible playbook, CI/CD pipeline definition, and other similar use cases. Get it? So remember to adhere to the proper YAML syntax rule such as maintaining consistent indentation and using colons and hyphens appropriately to ensure the file is correctly parsed. Get it? So one question is here, like what is the difference between an array and the dictionary? Get it? So here are the key difference between an array and a dictionary. So an array is an ordered collection of elements. It is typically represented by a list of values where each value has a specific position or index. Array has accessed by their index numbers and are useful when the order of element is important. A dictionary is an unordered collection of key pairs. It is typically represented by a set of keys mapped to other corresponding values. Dictionaries are accessed by their unique keys and are useful when you want to quickly look up values based on the specific key. In summary, array focus on maintaining the order of elements and accessing them by index, while dictionary focus on associating values with unique keys for efficient lookup. So I think this is clear to everyone why what is YML file, why we use YML file, types of YML file, right? So okay, so आज की वीडियो यहीं तक थी and if you like the video then share it anywhere where you want and subscribe my channel. So चलिए कल फिर मिलते हैं एक न्यू वीडियो के साथ, तब तक के लिए बाय बाय, टेक केयर दोस्तों.